April. Today I'm here with my husband Justin, and we are going to be cooking together. So what are we cooking today?
Well, today we are making my absolute favorite soup in the entire world. Is a Thai soup, and it's coconut cream with chicken, basically, and it's called Tom Kha Gai. And it is my absolute favorite soup in the world. When I was about 14 years old, my dad took me to Thailand on vacation, and we had the soup every morning with a papaya with lime squeezed on it, and it was just absolutely delicious. And ever since I've gone there, we went to Thailand on our honeymoon, and we had it. I can't even remember how many times we had it, but it is, again, my all-time favorite soup. And so when we were in Thailand on our honeymoon, we took a cooking class, and they taught us how to make a totally legit Thai, genuine Thai version of the soup. And so we're going to teach you guys how to make that today.
Yep.
Alright, so now I'm going to show you all the ingredients that you're going to need to make Tom Kha Gai. So there's a lot of ingredients, but when you put it all together, it's going to taste great. So first of all, we've got a lot of white mushrooms here. We love white mushrooms, and we basically just wash them and cut them in half. Yep. We've got some chicken pieces here. We've got white and dark meat. Typically it's made with white meat, but I really love dark meat, so I like putting the dark meat in.
And I like the white.
and April likes the white, so we like to kind of have a combination of both. You kind of cut them up in just little slivers. We've also got some Roma tomatoes here. We just cut them in half, wash them and cut them in half. Love the tomatoes. And we've also got some shallots here, 3 or 4 shallots. Just basically clean off and put them in whole, essentially. We've got some onions here, just some white sweet onions. We used two onions, and it's great for the flavor. We've also got some kafir lime leaves here, which is a really important ingredient for the flavor. Let's see, we've got some lemongrass here that we basically cut at an angle, and it's for flavor. You don't eat it in the soup. It's just for the flavor. And actually, when you buy the lemongrass at the store, you get a lot of it, and so you don't typically use all of it. And so April is going to do another video where she shows you how to use the lemongrass in tea. Right?
Yeah, on Thirsty Thursdays. I'm not going to upload something regularly on Thursdays, but if I do, it will be related to drinks. Okay. Thirsty Thursdays.
Great. Okay, so tune in for that. So lemongrass, really important. And so you've also got another ingredient called galangal, and or galangal, and it is it's in the ginger family, but it's not ginger, and it's not baby ginger either. It's a specific thing called galangal, and it's really important for this recipe. It's not, again, you don't eat this either. It's for the flavor, but it's a really important part. We tried making the soup with ginger, and it doesn't taste right.
It failed.
So you've got to get this at like an Asian store typically, and this is a really important part of it. So you just kind of cut them in like nickel shapes or dollar coin shapes. And then another important thing is these Thai chilies that we basically just cut in half. We use about 3 or 4 of them. That's important for the spice of the soup.
Very spicy.
Okay, so additionally we've got chicken stock right here, and this is important as opposed to chicken broth. You want the stock. Yes. We've also got some lime juice here, which is important for flavoring. Also the fish sauce, which is a little bit also for the flavoring. We've also got some coconut cream, and that's important as opposed to coconut milk, which you really want to get the cream, because for it to taste right, you need the coconut cream.
Definitely.
And also you're going to need a pinch of sugar as well, to kind of just offset the flavor. And one of the last ingredients that you're going to add right before you serve it is chili oil. And you just want to do just a little bit of this because it's really spicy. So I think that's everything. So again, I'd like to emphasize that I chopped all the ingredients for this recipe, so I'm pretty proud of that. But my lovely wife is going to be the one who combines everything to make it taste delicious. So
thank you, honey.
You ready?
And I mean, you guys asked, do a cooking video together, so here it is. Cook with April, husband. To place chicken stock as well as coconut milk into a large pot. And then you're going to turn the heat on to medium and place a lid on top of the large pot and wait for the chicken stock as well as the coconut milk to boil. Once the chicken stock and the coconut milk has boiled, you're ready to add the galangal, as well as the chili leaves. Then add the lemongrass, Next, add the shallots. And lastly, add the kafir lime leaves. And this is what gives the Tom Kha Gai soup all the flavor. Then you're gonna stir everything together and then cover the pot with a lid once again and let that boil to 5 minutes, or for about 5 minutes. Once it has boiled for about 5 minutes, you're ready to add more ingredients. So typically, Tom Kha Gai soup is primarily only white meat, but I'm mixing the mixture of dark as well as white meat together. And then I'm going to add the onions as well as the mushrooms. And then I'm going to gently mix all of that together. Next, I'm adding the fish sauce, and you can get the accurate measurements in the information box. And then I'm also adding lime juice. Next, I'm adding a pinch of sugar, and I'm going to mix everything together. Lastly, I'm adding the tomatoes, and I'm going to gently mix everything together once again. And then I'm going to cook for an additional 5 minutes so that I can make sure that the chicken is cooked. And then after 5 minutes, it is ready.
All right, our amazing Tom Kha Gai soup is ready, and we are going to taste test it now. We are very excited, but before we taste test it, we need to add the final ingredient, which is incredibly important, and this is the chili oil. So you don't want to add too much of this because it's very spicy, but it's really crucial for the taste. So we're going to add about half teaspoon, something like that. I like a lot of it because I like it very spicy, but
I don't, because that's too
so
spicy.
we're gonna make
something in between
somewhat
there.
of a compromise here. I'm gonna do like a half teaspoon here, and you're just gonna kind of drizzle it all over the soup. All right, you ready to try this, sweetie?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead. Do the honors.
Delicious as always.
Ooh, delicious as always. Ooh, all right, let me try now. Okay,
the broth is really delicious. Ooh, that was spicy.
Oh, that is so good. Oh, I love this.
That's the sound he makes when he likes something really good.
It's very good. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Thanks so much for tuning in, and don't forget to tune in to April's video about teas for the lemongrass, which you can make when you have excess ingredients that we had for the soup. So please tune in, and thanks so much for watching.
And it would mean so much to me if you subscribe. Have a beautiful day. Bye.
Bye.